Netanyahu's remark that Israel intends to take military control of all of Gaza constituted a coup amid the ongoing Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal negotiations. Just to clarify, there is currently no ceasefire in Gaza. A previous ceasefire was in play until March. They have also said that they will treat any force formed to govern Gaza as an occupying force linked to Israel after the Israeli PM said that Israel wanted to hand the territory over to Arab forces. Well, Shruti, thank you for once again staying with us. The Hamas response there, clear, obviously talking about these hostages. The Israeli military operation since the end of that earlier ceasefire has seen limited to no releases of hostages. The only release that's been there is one that was brokered by the US. Is this an admission that the operation following that ceasefire from the IDF was a failure?
This is a failure of the operation. There is not going to be an exchange of hostages now anymore after this particular threat, and that should be obvious to anybody who's listening to this news. Whoever is remaining would probably be on the brink of death, if not already dead. And it is really sad that Netanyahu is ready to sacrifice his own people to attain an end to Hamas. And this is going to hurt the Israeli people as well. Now, beyond that, I would like to bring the attention to the fact that they've said any other force, even if it is not the IDF themselves, any other force will be treated as an occupying force. And if you've heard any of the other rhetorics that are going around under the name of the Palestinian flag, it is called the global intifada. That basically means that they want to take jihad all over the world. That means any force, even if it is US, is going to face internal pressures and aggressions of that particular people of that particular sympathy, as well as continued aggression to whoever is occupying Gaza at that particular time. So this shows that if Israel walks into Gaza completely taking over, it's already, I think, in control of 75% of Gaza Strip, and only about 25% of it is not in control. And that 25%, if it continues to take over that, then whoever is going to be there is going to face continued aggression from whoever is the terrorist force there. So even if you manage to wipe out Hamas, you will face Hezbollah, you will face a new force, you will face somebody else under another banner, probably not Hamas banner. So anybody walking into Gaza right now is going to be the aggressor and is not going to be looked at as the peaceful force or a force that is going to give control back to Gazans at some point of time. So it is a very, very loaded statement that Hamas has put out, and it is a warning to the world that if we burn, so will you, no matter whether you share our borders and our shores. So that is something that people need to look at very carefully. Whether they bow down to Hamas or not, and their warning is something that they need to understand, that they have probably fed a monster through their protests that they cannot control any longer.
Shruti Dasgupta, as always, thank you ever so much for your time and your excellent insight on that.